Okay, let's jump to the next question. You're building a chatbot. You've often typed weird spacing and lowercase letters. Write a function that takes a messy string, removes the extra white spaces from the end, and converts the whole thing to uppercase. Okay, let's say func clean string. I'm not taking any input over here, and I'm not returning anything as well. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna copy this, add it over here, messy input, and let's see. So we want to remove the white spaces, so we're gonna use something like strings dot trim space. There's something called trim space. Okay, it takes in the string, which is messy in sorry, which is messy input. Uh, I don't think it returns anything right now. Let's see. You know what? Let's just print it and see what happens. We are honestly not sure on this part. And well, yeah, as you can see, even I'm not sure exactly what's going to come up, and that's the thing I'm learning right now. So let's go ahead and call this function. Now it still prints it. So we gotta save it. So I'm just gonna do this. And now if I run it, perfect. No spaces. So it doesn't do this in place. You gotta either create a new variable or update the existing one. So I updated the existing one. And well, we remove the spaces and we want to convert the whole thing to uppercase. So there's one more thing. Messy input is equal to, again, we're gonna use strings dot to upper. I think this one is sufficient. Returns yes with all unique characters mapped to their uppercase. Yep, this is the one we want. We're gonna pass messy input and let's see what happens. And there you go. So a lot of the time, again, when you're working with your application, you're gonna come across strings, and you'll have to perform a lot of strings operations related to strings. So this particular package here, strings. Now this is something that again you're gonna be using a lot. And as you can see, it provides in a lot of things. Uh, Clone, compare, contains. There's a large variety of operations you can perform. Now, we're not going to cover everything in this. We're going to use whatever we can based on the use case, but I just wanted to show you that this trim space is something that you'll have a lot, I guess. So you can explore the rest on your own. All right, let's go. Problem 5. Write a function that checks if user's comments contains the word done. If it does, replace all instances of done with okay. So this is the input. Again, I'm not gonna, you know, take in any input. I'm just gonna use this one. I'm gonna say this is a profanity filter. Let's say you're building any application, you want to, comment out certain words. So profanity filter. The input is gonna be this. Let's copy this. I'm just gonna write it as input. Okay, so uh, again we're gonna use the strings library if strings dot uh, contains. If string dot contains, it's the substring, so we want to pass what does it contain. We're gonna pass done. If this is true, what do we do? We have another thing, strings dot replace. Actually, you know what? I think replace all is the better one. Let's see which if we do want to replace. Replace returns a copy of the string with the first n overlapping instances. Remove fold is empty. Fine. I think this should be enough. Replace. What does it take? It takes s old string and new string, and it takes n, which is the basically the number of correct occurrences you want to modify. So what do we have? We have input we want the old string, which is done, and we want to replace it with 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this should work. Not enough arguments to call strings or contains. What does it want? Oh, okay. It also wants the old string. Uh, Input should be good. And okay, it always wants int, and I don't want this actually. Then in this case, let's go with replace all, and this should be good enough, I guess. Input, perfect. Profanity filter. Let's comment this out. Let's call this save. I'm gonna go clear, go run. And this darn bug. What did I do wrong? I didn't save it. My bad. Input is equal to this. Perfect. There you go. Now, if I were to go and let's say do replace, then I would have to pass in the integer value that it's asking for. Let's say I pass in 1, uh, and I do this, or is it want? Replace with unconditional strings or replace. I don't honestly know what this wants right now. Let's just run it, see what happens. Yep, it only replaced the first one, so probably don't use this. If you're trying to build a filter, you want to remove all the occurrences, not the first n occurrences. So yeah, this should be good enough. So again, we learned something that string has something that has contains, which will do a substring match, and it has a replace again for replacing certain words. Now you could have done all this with loops, but that's going to take some time. So you know, try to use inbuilt functions; they really help you out. Cool. Create a slide. Okay, now we're gonna come to slices. Oh, okay. Create a slice with two initial gifts, gift list. Um, okay. Add two more gifts dynamically, print the length. Okay. Now slice and array, and these are two things very similar, but the array is static. So you declare it, you add in like the number of objects that it's going to contain, and that's it. You don't have much flexibility, but with slice you can append it later on as well. So similar to, I would say, a vector in C++. So what are we going to do? We're going to contain gifts list is equal to um, sorry, colon equal to this is how to declare a slice. It's going to be of type, let's say, string. It's going to contain two entries, let's say Chirag and let's say Ram. Cool. And we are just going to print fmt dot print ln and gift list. Actually, let me add a message as well. Print f uh, or original gift list is percentage v. Uh, sorry, percentage v, comma gift list. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to add. It says two more. I'm just going to add one more. I think that should be good enough. Um, so let's say we want to do gift list is equal to append. It's going to take guest list, that's the name, and it's going to take something. Let's say the word is Sham. Pretty cliche, I know. Uh, and we're going to do, and we're going to print this as well. Uh, Modified gift list is this, and it also wants me to print the length. And length is again percentage v, len of gift list. Great. Let's call this as well. Cool. Now we're gonna see original gift list is Ram, perfect. Modified gift list is Chirag, Ram and Sham. Length is 3. Great. Now if you were to if you were to declare this as an array instead of a slice, you would write something like maybe the size. And once you do this, it recognizes that this is an array and well, you can't have an append operation. Argument must be a slice. So that's one of the major differences. Slices allow a lot more flexibility into how you want to use them. So generally, I think people would go with slices, but you can have use case for areas as well. So next question. Uh, okay, we're halfway done. God. Oh, you have a slice of high schools that are out of order. Sort them from lowest to highest. Then check if a specific score, let's say 100 exists. Okay. Again, we're just gonna copy this. Um, let's say score sort. It's gonna be of type int. I'm gonna do something like 100, 97, 96. Okay, fine. 140, 140, 13, minus 1, doesn't matter, whatever you want to do. Um, well, then there is this function, uh, slices dot sort, which will take in uh, gift list. Great. Again, not sure if I need to return this. Do I need to return this? No, I think it sorts in place because this does not return anything over here. Let's see. Let's try to actually fmt dot println uh, gift list. No, actually, let's say score, it's score, and this is also score. Um, I don't need to return it, just this in place again because you can see that this sort actually does not return anything. So it should be in place. Uh, cool. And the other thing is try to see if it contains a specific scope. Again, if slices dot again it has something called contains. What do we want to do? We want to pass the slice and the value. So what's the slice? Score, does it contain 100? If yes, fmt dot println, yes, it does. Cool. Let's try and run it. Yes, it does. Cool. So again, you learned a couple of things about how to make slices, how to sort it, how to check if it contains something, how to append it. Similar operations we learned for strings. Now these two are kind of important. Again, you use them a lot while you're trying to build applications. We'll come to that towards the closure of this playlist, uh, towards the closure of this playlist, my bad. Uh, for now, I hope you're trying to, understand exactly how it works. It may feel a bit fast. Don't worry. By the you watch this video again, I'm sure you'll understand this. Okay. Calculate and return. Okay, now we're coming to looping. I'm just gonna copy this. I don't want to write too much code. Calculate. Calculate cost. I'm gonna call this as price. Now we're going to try and learn about loops. So we want to calculate the score, the prices in the shopping cart. Now these are the prices. I know negative prices are not, there, but just for now, go with it. I'm going to say count is equal to, 0. It's actually say this as sum. I'm going to do a loop. Now, one way to declare a for loop is for I in, uh, say range prices. So it's gonna see start I from 0, go up to range of prices. That's the length of prices. Uh, declare. Okay, cool. Sum plus equal. What we're gonna do, we're gonna do prices of I. And you know what? It's gonna return int, and it's gonna return sum. And let's call it calculate cost, and it's gonna return something. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna print. Sorry, it's gonna be fmt dot print println price price total is, and we're gonna is 348. Is it 348? 196. Uh, okay, it's gonna take 240, 240, and 340, 336, 349, 348. Yep, that's correct. There we go. So you this question was all about trying to learn a little about loops, and I hope you did. Loops are pretty straightforward. There's another way we can declare a loop. I'll try to cover it in the next question.